What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Colum Tyrrell Podcast. If you're not supporting us on Patreon, head over there right now, patreon.com/Colum Tyrrell. You get a bonus episode every week, plus there's a bunch of behind-the-scenes content, sketches, stand-up, and some golden oldie episodes. Just support it if you like the episode or the podcast. Just $5 a month. That's where it starts. It's a pretty simple come, go, whatever you want to do, but it really helps keep the lights on here. By the way, I've got Ireland and UK shows coming up at the end of the year. So on December 1st, I'm in Glasgow. December 2nd, I'm in Liverpool. December 3rd, I'm in London. December 8th, I'm in Dublin. And we're adding a Belfast date too. Head over to columtyrrell.com. Get those tickets. Is there anyone from that side of the pond still watching, listening to this stuff? Come check me out. It'll be fun for you guys to see real good stand-up comedy for once, rather than just like, oh, I'm a daft bugger. I'm a daft bugger. I was in Sainsbury's the other day getting some food. Give me a cheer if you like food. Whoa. English comedy is fun, actually, but there is an awful lot of like, oh, I'm a fucking silly Billy, I am. And you watch them in the clubs. And they walk up and just be like, my wife said, put the kettle on. I said, put it on what? And you go, dude, I was just talking to you off stage. You're like a doctor. And then as soon as they go on stage, you go, I didn't know my ass from my elbow. I didn't. And then they'll do an observation going, have you ever chewed? And every time you chew, your jaw goes up and down. Doesn't it? And you go, yeah. Oh, your eyes be blinking. Every time you blink, your eyes close. You go, what the fuck? Is this observations at all? But they're all right. But they suck. Adam Rowe's fine. I'll give him a pass. But all the other English comedians can go suck my Irish nuts. Fuck the Brits. Fuck the Queen. Fuck the black and tans. What else? Fuck the Protestants.
Hell yeah.
Oh, fuck David Beckham and his wife. And his son, who's married a billionaire, I think. Do you hear that? Lil Romeo or Brooklyn or one of the Beckham's kids married the daughter of a billionaire. So that must be kind of fucking cool, right?
Power couple.
And I read somewhere online that Posh Spice, Victoria Beckham. Apparently her and the daughter don't get along. That popped up somewhere.
Who is Posh Spice? What is that?
What is Posh Spice?
Is that what you just said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what the hell is that? I've never heard that word in my life.
Kids these days. You don't know what Posh Spice is?
I don't know. Maybe it's your accent. I don't know.
No, that is what I'm saying. It is the thing. Jeez, kids, you don't know the classics? Tell me what you want.
Is that
what you really, really want?
Okay. It's a Spice Girl.
Oh, it's one of the Spice Girls.
Okay,
Yeah, Victoria
okay.
Beckham. I don't know what her name was before she got married. Just Victoria.
Spice.
It was probably like Victoria B or something like that. I don't know.
Mrs. Spice.
Find out what her name, just out of curiosity. This is like not way interesting, but I can't remember what her name was before she... Ladies and gentlemen, I've got to interrupt the podcast for 1 second because NFL, the football season is back, and I want to talk to you about DraftKings Sportsbook. The first Sunday of the NFL season is here, and DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, is giving new customers an offer to celebrate the return of the NFL. I use DraftKings, actually. I used to use a different rival, but then New York got legalized, so now I'm back with DraftKings, and it's fucking solid.
Yeah.
New customers right now, this is what new customers can bet just $5 and get $200 in free bets instantly. That's not bad. Is there a way for me to cancel my thing and rejoin with a new email address? Can I do that? Can I fucking riddle the system? I want to sit on my ass and make money. Aaron Rodgers is winning the league. MVP.
Hell yeah.
He's getting another ring. Joe Rogan, the power of Joe Rogan possesses Aaron Rodgers. If Aaron Rodgers doesn't win, that means the Dams and the Dams win. We can have that happening. I'm betting on Aaron Rodgers. As an added bonus for week 1, everyone can experience the thrill of DraftKings early win promotion. Betting on an NFL team to win. If your team leads by 10 points at any point during the game, you get paid instantly. That's easy money, even if your team loses. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. Use the promo code COLUM, that's COLUM, to get $200 in free bets instantly when you place just $5. That's the price of the Patreon. Are you kidding me? You win this money, you'll get the year of the Patreon. Bet and place a bet this Sunday. That's the code COLUM, COLUM. Only at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Minimum age and eligibility restrictions apply. Anyway, so head over, do that now. Use promo code COLUM, COLUM. Back to the show. Anyway, Victoria Beckham. She used to be fun. Victoria Beckham. There's an old clip of her on the Ali G show. And Ali G was like,
yeah.
"Oh!"
Ali
G.
She was cool.
She was fun.
Yeah.
She was a good-looking, fun chick. And then I think, again, which I love this like branding stuff that people go through. She sat down one day and said, "You can't be a fashionista in that world where being fun, you got to be like a stone cold cunt." So she literally changed her entire image and never smiled on camera again. Never did that. She just poses and she got real skinny. She got into fashion. But like, so off stage, off camera, she must still be a fun, because she's just like a little retard from London. Oh, yeah.
Victoria Adams.
Victoria Adams?
That
That's what she went by?
Yeah.
Diddle-do.
Original.
I never heard that in my life. Anyway, yeah. So the two of them, that was a good branding. But for some fucking reason now, I don't know why I know this about the kids. It just popped up on my, sometimes I get alerts for like gossip. It's like, Victoria's Secret's not happy with the daughter-in-law. I'm like, how the fuck would you know? What, are you hanging out? Who's sharing that information? They have a podcast? Fucking Victoria. But it must be pretty, I don't know if it's cool or shit, though, to be like, whichever one of the kids is, Romeo or the other one, and just be like the top dog everywhere you go. It's just like, I think this kid used to date one of those that kid actress Ortiz. You know the kid, like she has like a sort of a fat head. She was a child actress. Mad annoying, fat headed actress. She was a child actress and she grew up to be a woman. Couldn't tell you. She was in a lot of bad movies. Anyway, he used to date her. But then as soon as that, and then you married the daughter of a billionaire. That's a lot of pressure.
That's a dream.
That's a dream for you?
Marrying the daughter of a billionaire?
They wouldn't let you in.
They wouldn't.
They could. You couldn't.
Unless it was like the fattest one of the family. Like I took the ugliest daughter.
Yeah. Just a real bullock.
Yeah.
Just a big heifer.
I would do it for a life of wealth. And
what happened to this one? What happened to the fat one? That she got so down on her look that she started getting like bad tattoos. You know?
yeah, like patchy tattoos.
There's an epidemic of just bad tattoos these days, right?
Yeah.
Where it's just like people just get big, horrible, like patchy.
Yeah, the patchwork they call it.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Yeah, it's disgusting. You look like you're a prison or something where they made it out of a pen or
the
bamboo.
stick and poke.
Yeah, it's like Brendan Sagalow has just all these horrible tattoos all over his body, right? but there's a certain point where you go, you got to just fill it in now.
Right.
Just fill it in. Get just a sleeve is fine, but just these horrible, hey, I was molested tattoos is fucking nuts.
Yeah, just bumper stickers slapped on.
Every time you see them, you go, oh, what happened? What happened? What? You just want to go like fucking Goodwill Hunting. Oh, it wasn't your fault. It wasn't your fault. He's like, shut up.
Shut up, I fucking know.
It wasn't your fault. Oh, you calling me queer? Yeah, all those tattoos, they fucking stink. So you just got to get that covered up. All right, well, before this episode, just before we started, we were talking about Nick Kroll. There's a lot of gossip going on right now. We're a gossip podcast these days. And there's this stuff where Harry Styles, who was in
One Direction.
Now you're
They swing both ways.
Now you're showing your age, isn't it? He's like, who the fuck are the Spice Girls? He's like, One Direction. They're the best band ever.
But Harry Styles.
And we danced all night to the rest of our lives.
I couldn't sing a One Direction song. So
that was a good song. And we danced all night to the best song ever, something like that. I knew a chick who went to an after party with them. I worked with her older brother, and her and all the friends were at like a nightclub or something, and One Direction was doing some sort of concert, and then they were able to get into like the VIP thing, and they had to do. This was like back in 2008.
Yeah, they were still kids.
Maybe 2009. Yeah. Oh yeah, they were kids.
Yeah.
They really went from like the cute little kids to just. It's crazy to see women go like that, because women are fucking sluts too. They make it out like all these. Oh, we're all pedos. We're all pedophiles who just want to stick it in some young slit. They're dying to gobble up some underage cock.
Yeah.
They are dying. They are dying to do it. They just need an excuse. And I was there. I remember having my girlfriend, and when they're all on X Factor, and they were like, "Oh my God, they're so cute. They're so cute." And then next thing you know, she's fingering herself over some 15-year-old. I go, "Oh, is they cute? They're cute? Where's your grooming? You saw that kid go from fucking 15 to 18, and then suddenly he's hot now."
Yeah. Leaving your husband for him.
Exactly. Yes.
They got like kids together and shit. She's like, nope. Want the young calf.
Yeah, but I knew someone who went to a party, and they had to like sign an NDA, and they had to put all their phones in like fucking like Ziploc bags. This is the thing that like Chappelle does now.
Yeah.
This was back 12 years ago. They started
it, yeah.
See, that was the thing, is because I think Sony or Simon Cowell, whatever the fuck company he was with at the time, was like, these guys are going to make us a lot of money, so we cannot allow them to fuck up. You know, all these other people like Chris D'Elia, it's not his fault that he was caught. It was his management. You cannot allow a man to be put in those situations where he can get caught. Armie Hammer should have had a responsible Jew who's making 90% of his income, controlling what he can and cannot do. Those women that Armie Hammer raped, that lands on some rich Hollywood elite's desk. Armie Hammer is just the vehicle.
He's the vessel.
Sometimes, listen, like a crook is gonna, a thief is gonna steal, right? A robber is gonna rob, and an Armie Hammer's gonna rape.
A hammer's gonna nail.
A hammer is gonna nail a girl in a very, very kind of greyish almost area of consent. Almost, it's almost kind of grey. It's like borderline. It's a little bit whatever he did. You know? He definitely raped those women. Anyway, but that's not his fault. They should have. The money is supposed to protect you. So Chris D'Elia, the problem with Chris D'Elia was he was only making people $45,000 a year while he was texting these kids. And whereas these One Direction, Simon Cowell said, no, you're not allowed on social media. You're not allowed fart near someone without my permission. Don't worry, we'll get you some whores, and we'll take away their phone, and we'll frame them with drugs just in case you ever do something bad. We will protect you. Not one of those kids. There's 5 of those kids.
Yeah,
they were the sexiest, hottest kids of all the. You never heard one of them donkey punch a chick? Come on, Niall Horan. He's been sucking cock the whole time. I think. I don't know if he's gay.
One of them, yeah.
He has to be gay, Niall Horan. He's the Irish one, the ugly one.
Yeah. Usually the Irish one.
Hey!
Oh!
Yeah, anyway, so who knows what those guys are up to, the One Direction guys. Anyway, so Harry Styles, some gossip shit or whatever. Harry Styles is in this movie, blah, blah, blah. He's spitting a guy. I don't really care that much. Does anyone give a fuck?
No, I don't even know what's the...
I guess Olivia Wilde left her husband, Jason Sudeikis.
Yeah.
Ted Lasso for a younger guy. Who gives a fuck? Did he spit on someone? Who gives a fuck? But then Nick Kroll is in this movie. And I guess a lot of people hate Nick Kroll, do they? I don't know anything about him. How is he famous? What was he in? What?
He had a show on Comedy Central, the Kroll show, but he was just always like in that like group of actors that are just...
He's just famous.
He's just rich. He just comes from a rich family.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to get into. We're going to dig into it. And look, I hate to attack some comedians right now, but I got to find out, how rich is this guy? What did his dad do? Is it like Kroll Enterprises? What's his father's name? Money Corp. Just
Jules Kroll.
Just insider trading Inc.
It's Kroll Inc. Yeah,
Kroll Inc.
Is it Kroll Inc?
It's Kroll Inc.
Interesting. So he's from that rich kid family. He's friends with Mulaney. Mulaney's parents are both lawyers or something like that. There seems to be a style of comedy where rich people gravitate towards. Like if you ever go to like the Edinburgh Fringe, like sketches are usually a rich people thing. Right?
Yeah.
Something about sketch traditionally, especially like maybe a little less in this country, but it's definitely in England. Like the idea of putting on a wig and filming yourself is fucking. You'd be thrown out of the community. You'd be sorry. We have work to do. You can't be just prancing around, going like, imagine if Hitler was, in modern day Hitler or whatever. But whereas rich kids are always like, what if we dressed up as a horse that speaks Japanese? A horse that speaks Japanese, and he goes, ooh, I can't do it. What would a horse say?
Nagasaki.
No, that's just Japanese. What?
Nay.
You go. That's not bad. Yes, I guess. Yeah.
Sure.
Listen, we're brainstorming here. We're fucking. There are no bad suggestions in my little sketch world. Ooh, baby, we gotta talk about sheet underwear. It's the only underwear that I like to shit myself in. All right, you know your boy. You know your boy, and you all look up to me. I've got some issues, and I've been making fun of women and irritable bowel syndrome and lactose intolerance for years. Gotten to the point now that I'm afraid to admit that I've got my own issues because I always said, "Oh, what do you have a gluten allergy? You must be a little bitch boy." So now toxic masculinity is leading me to the point where I'm just happier to shit my pants than admit I cannot eat cheese. And if it wasn't for sheet underwear, I believe that this shit would be leaking down my leg all day, every day. It's getting hot and sticky out there. That not related to the shit. And sheet underwear, we talk about it every week. They're the only underwear you should be wearing. There's a beautiful segregation system within the nut compartment where you put your nuts one way, your dick goes in the other way. Keeps the friction off it, keeps the smell off it. And I don't know if you've ever had jock itch. I know all the fucking gym athletes that listen to this podcast often have jock itch. Not scientifically proven, but I feel in my heart that this will help eradicate those problems. They're cool, they're comfy, and they come in so many patterns and different designs. I personally like the camouflage because I'm usually standing in a bush in the middle of the night. I don't want to get seen. Go to sheetunderwear.com, use the promo code Collie, COLLIE, and get 20% off your first order. Every order comes with sheets, 100% money back guarantee. So there you go. Buy it. If you like it, you've won. If you don't like it, they'll give you all of your money back. That's sheetunderwear.com. Use the promo code Collie, COLLIE. All right, back to yeah. I'm gonna do a sketch. I'm definitely doing it. I just need to get myself a bodysuit, and I'm gonna do
like a fat bodysuit.
No, like a muscle bodysuit.
Okay.
And it's gotta be. I'm gonna do the liver king.
Okay.
But it's gonna be the penis king. And it's just me dressed up as him going, "What's up, primals? It's the penis king." And then I just like eating penis, going, that's the whole. That's it.
Legs.
It's just I don't know what else he does, but I'm not on steroids. I'm on penis, and he just keeps eating penis. That's not bad, right? Do you know the liver king?
Yeah. He's like,
You know-
what's up, primals? I'm gonna feed my whole family an entire horse's cock.
Exactly. There you go. That's the penis king.
That's the penis king.
That's the penis king.
And he goes, little liver king here, he loves the testicles, don't you, bud? Just like his 5-year-old son, like, yes, Dad.
Exactly. Just why do we have to do this? He's biting into a ball like on Fear Factor.
yeah, the kid wants a juice box. He's getting fucking.
Biting the bollocks was always the worst thing.
You've done it?
No. I'm very good at not using my teeth. No, but whenever I saw it, because they bite it and they kind of have to rip it, and then it.
You gotta get it with the back teeth.
It's almost like like do you ever like it's almost like sometimes you ever like squeeze like a lime and a squirt like it's just like cow
popping a pimple.
Just cow squirts, cow cum squirts all over your face. Is there any good cum that tastes good? There must be an animal that has good delicious cum. Like there must be some like weird endangered beaver, some Nairobian beaver.
He's got a diet of pineapples, maybe.
Oh yeah, caviar and pineapples or
Yeah,
something.
it'd be like a glaze on a dessert.
Well, isn't fucking caviar is just
Shit.
It's not shit.
It's shit. Yeah, it's fish shit.
It's fish babies. They're fish eggs. What they do is they make a fish. They make it. Fish give birth to like 1 billion fucking eggs, and then like a few of them might make it.
Yeah.
So what they do is they make them all pregnant, and then they kill them, and then they just like squeeze them like a tube of fucking toothpaste, and then you get like fucking. Yeah, you're just eating generations. You're eating generations of an animal. I love it. Pure dominance. Pure dominance. So that's my sketch, the penis king. Anyway, so did we find any information on Nick Kroll?
I have Kroll Inc. up on Wikipedia here.
Kroll Inc. Because the people hate him for this, and apparently
This looks very
listen. And I also saw someone else tweeting stuff about Nick Kroll. He tongue kissed Harry Styles. Harry Styles is out there just fucking everyone. But all these rich kids, Mulaney and Babiglia and all that stuff, they're off. What's vibrating like a madman?
Fucking bitch wife, dude, won't shut up.
To fucking give me the phone to tell her to fuck off, or put it on.
You want the
something
phone? Leave her a voice memo.
just put it on something that's not.
I put it on my lap. I forgot 10 minutes later. I put it on the table. Sorry.
It's crazy. It's crazy. This is the most expensive studio in all of New York. We're just like you got a vibrator up your ass.
These
going
tables, dude. You're calling these tables the best in the studio?
You don't have any tables. You don't.
I have
You
nothing
wish
here.
you don't have a bed.
I don't.
I don't know.
I'm gonna drop my Cash App in the link below. Help out. Help out the producer Fonzie a little bit, guys.
If you want to send,
Fuck his Patreon.
if you want to give Fonzie some money, what is it?
At Alphonse Fiola.
Give him $1 so
me
he can get
$1.
fucking pizza for dinner.
Or
Get
just
a
go to the
slice.
cardboard box outside Penn Station.
You mean my summer home in New York City?
Summer home.
You mean my high rise in Manhattan?
Your summer share?
Yeah, the timeshare.
Yo, I got a summer share. No, listen. This podcast is still early days, baby. This is a baby step. These are the photos that we will share in 10 years come. Remember when we had IKEA furniture? By the way, this is very good desk.
It's a beautiful table.
This is a solid piece of work.
Yeah.
This was John McKeever from Gillian Keeves' sketch show. This is his father's handmade piece of art, a piece of furniture. This is solid. This is good. Everything else is it's cheap. Everything else, okay, I was on a budget. And then all these chairs were like donated or taken. I only think I own
Stolen, yeah.
well, not stolen, no, just borrowed and never returned. Very much. Yeah, and then that part of the room is also fine. Hey, you know what? Fuck you, Fonzie. Where's your studio?
Damn. Pull it together, dude. We're here for you.
You know what? Cut this, clip this, cut it out, edit this out. Anyway, so Nick Kroll, they hate him, but all those rich kids, they all kind of stick together. It makes sense, you know what I mean? Mulaney, who's Mulaney friends with? Mulaney's only friends with he's the other one, Pete Holmes, another rich guy.
Is he a rich guy too?
I don't know.
He fucking is now.
Yeah, he is now.
If you're white and rich, you've always been rich. Not like Chappelle, he's from the slums. And anyways, but there must be some controversy behind this thing because I saw a bunch of shit on Twitter of people just complaining about Nick Kroll. And what was his dad's name? Jules Kroll. He founded it in 1972.
Kroll Inc., yeah.
In New York City. Kroll is an American corporate investigation and risk consulting firm established in 1970 and based in New York City. In 2018, Kroll was acquired by Duff and Phelps. Duff and Phelps decided to rebrand itself as Kroll, a process it completed in 2022. Oh, interesting. So Duff and Phelps didn't like the name. They preferred Kroll. And the World Trade Center and Sears Security. I thought you were joking earlier.
I knew that there was like
Some
connection that I saw years ago.
Every time I was like, what's the problem with Nick Kroll's dad? And then Fonzie comes in and goes, caused 9/11. Which is, I think, Fonzie's like go-to default response to most things.
Yeah,
He goes,
it
what was he
really
doing? Probably involved in 9/11. Fonzie like lives in a world almost like Kevin Bacon, 7 steps to 9/11. Fonzie will find it if there's a chance, if there's an opportunity. If there is an opportunity to blame the Jew for 9/11, Fonzie's gonna find it.
But there's always that like 10%.
Fonzie's like a beautiful mind, like all these like flying through the air.
Equations.
Yeah, he just.
I'm talking to Ed Harris in his shed. He's not really there. But like 10%.
All right, let's see what he says. Kroll were responsible for revamping security at the World Trade Center after the 1993 World Trade Center bombing. They also took on responsibility for security at Chicago's Sears Tower following September 11, 2001. That's crazy.
Yeah, you get a raise for
That's
failing
crazy.
at
They
your
go,
job.
oh, was that you? Hey, did you ever hear 9/11? We let it happen. And then they go, come over here. What's Sears Tower? Is that a big
That's
one?
the big one in Chicago.
Has anyone ever bombed it?
Not yet.
In fairness, they haven't had a boo-boo since. Major one. Just prior to September 11 attacks, Kroll Inc., under the guidance of Jerome Hoover. Is it?
Howard.
Oh. I thought it was Hoover, like she's a fucking Hoover.
It's fucking Hua, Tony.
Yeah, Hoover. You guys don't say Hoover. You say whore, right? We say Hoover. You fucking Hoover. The management director of the Crisis and Consulting Management Group hired former FBI Special Investigator John P. O'Neill, who specialized in the Al Qaeda network, held responsible to head security of the complex. O'Neill died in the attacks. How convenient.
Yeah.
What was he even doing there? What was he doing there? Fairness, like, what was he doing?
Yeah, why is there an FBI special investigator working for security?
Fucking, he accidentally detonated one of the bombs. Well,
Yeah.
he did. You know what? While they were planting dynamite, he had a heart attack from walking up the stairs. That's one of the best ones in Curb Your Enthusiasm when he's like, "Oh yeah, my brother, he died on 9/11." Like, oh my god! And then, do you ever see that?
Yeah,
he's like,
yeah.
"My brother died on 9/11,"
Yeah.
and then he introduces him to someone else who lost like his family. He's like, "Oh no, he got hit by a car uptown."
Yeah, he wasn't in the building.
He goes, he got hit by a car on his bike. And then he brought up 9/11. He's like, how could you bring up 9/11 to me? Curb's great. Good.
Best.
Yeah. Anyway, so do we hate Nick Kroll? Is there any other sort of information about Nick Kroll? Why should we hate Nick Kroll? He's friends with Hannibal Buress. And I like Hannibal.
Hannibal's the shit.
That's like my go-to. You know, Hannibal's fine. I like Mulaney. He dumped his wife.
Classic.
Great. Not enough men.
Yeah.
We got doing this type of stuff. There's like, you know, just like this rumor that we're all pieces of shit, but there's very few men following through on it. You know what I mean? It's always the goody two-shoes guys that do it.
Yeah, they bail out last second. You got to follow through.
So is there anything, what's this? Welcome to the murky world of Kroll Inc., the private CIA.
Who knows what?
You know, enough of the company. I was genuinely just talking about Nick Kroll and what else he's done. Why people hate Nick Kroll? Because it just seems like everyone fucking hates the cunt. And I don't know why. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it because I don't want to be left out. If there's a good reason to hate a comedian.
Genuinely just because
Just
he's got,
jealousy.
like, a rich
Because his dad's a billionaire?
Because his dad's a billionaire. They're like,
It does.
why are you doing comedy?
Yeah, it's a hobby.
That's why, like, all those rich guys probably have sketch shows because they can afford all the fucking great production just as soon as they start.
You know what? But they're also the arts. That level of like go be an actor, do like,
Right.
cry in demand.
That's why they all go to like Columbia School of Arts, like the best fucking drama schools in the country.
Yeah.
And they all suck.
There's very few people from the hood going to the fucking Juilliard. Yeah, and they all suck. Yeah. But that world is like encouraged because it's like poor people don't have the opportunity to go and act after school. Like they don't go, hey, be part of a troupe. Go be a part of a sketch troupe. And then, or like an improv group. An improv group is for, 24-year-old women who work in marketing to bond with the people they work with. Like that's like, it's like a group day out. Man,
Like
I'm telling you though. I'm telling you. And we like to do, trust falls, yes and.
Team building.
It's like, yes and then you're like, smelly Indian boy. No, sorry. Did you say racial inequality? No. I said a bunch of Indian men keep raping women on buses. Pakistani man who splashes acid in his wife's face because she came for the first time. She accidentally had
Witchcraft.
And they're like, no.
I heard pineapple.
Give me a location. Give me a job, cop. Okay, give me a location outside of bodega. Give me a situation. There's some guy who's selling Lucy's and they're kneeling on his neck. No, stop. Get out. You're
What's the guy's name? Give me a name. Any name. What's a common name? First president, maybe?
Yeah, George.
Did you say Daniel? No. But it is a great place. We're always helping you people at home get pussy because this is a men's health. Is that what we describe ourselves? A men's health? Mm-hmm. Men's health podcast.
I think we've always said that.
A men's health podcast is like the opposite of a feminist podcast, right? It's like, yo, fuck these whores, right?
Hell yeah, brother.
What's the way for us to be like lead the incels and be misogynistic, politically correct? What's the right term? Men's health?
The euphemism for it? Yeah, probably.
Is it called men's health? Like, no, people brand it. They like...
Yeah, like men's mental health.
Yeah, something like that.
It's all mental health now.
I know. It's not mental health. It's just men's health. Because we don't give a fuck about women's mental health. It's just men's health. It's a men's health podcast.
Yeah.
And if you want to get pussy, go join an improv group. Can you stop chewing into the microphone?
My bad, nose.
You're fucking nuts. You're a real noisy boy today.
I am.
You're fucking all over the place.
I drank a double fucking latte. I'm ready to run through a wall.
Did you?
I'm jittering.
Why'd you ask me to get your coffee?
Because I wanted more. Because you asked Johnny and you didn't fucking ask me. I'm not getting naked like Ari. This is what happens when you don't
You're
get
an
me a
hour
coffee.
late. You were an hour late.
Oh, stop it. We had a loose, it was very loose
No,
setting
it wasn't.
time. Yes, it was. You said, I'm a call Johnny, figure out when he is. He said, I'll call you back, 9 o'clock. I don't want to hear it. You had me in here many a time and you showed up hours late. Let's be honest.
Whose name is on the lease?
Hell yeah. I was in the studio 12 hours yesterday doing nothing.
That's worse. That's what fucking shambles this place is.
I wiped your desk down.
Did you?
Every week.
Nice. Thank you, man.
Oh, yeah.
Just kidding. I spit on it.
Ooh. Spit shine.
My bad. Nah, I take it back.
Oh, look at this. In 2015, Kroll Enterprises was hired by... Oh, sorry. Before we go on, if you want to get pussy, go join this. I know it's expensive, but go join an improv group. Be a 20-year-old man. Don't be fat. And go join an improv group. I'm telling you, it's just wall to wall the hottest girls you've ever seen. We used to do open mics at like the Pit, which is the People's Improv Theatre.
Yeah.
And they used to have like late 11 p.m. fucking open mics, and we would go and they'd be terrible. But in the lounge, the bar, just the hottest
Pieces.
Just because these girls, they're kind of like they go to college. These hot chicks go to college and they get a bullshit human resource management degree or some artsy bullshit. Then they'll get a job in some corporate world and it's in marketing or PR or some sort of gay, like not actual real job.
It's like adult daycare.
Women love finding these like not real jobs. You know?
Fake email jobs.
Yeah, fake email jobs, exactly. You know, where it's just like in the arts or promotion or whatever. And then they'll be like, they're not really fulfilled because they're kind of like a little bit too hot to be corporate. And then they go, I'll go do improv. Like, it's like a way of like...
Expressing themselves.
But they're not really hot enough to be actresses or anything. So they go there and telling all you can do is got to go up and and just be like, yeah, fucking wage gap or whatever. And you're going to spread chlamydia. Yeah. I'm telling you. That's it. That's how you got to do it. You got to put yourself in these situations. Go to yoga. Full of broads.
A little hot yoga, yeah.
Get tickets to the fucking get what? The Met?
No, yeah, that is not terrible.
You're not picking up a chick
It's
at the
good for a
Met.
date.
It's good for a date.
not
To pretend to look at something and go,
Wow.
No, you see, yeah, he's really talking about racial injustice. Yeah, that's the type of bullshit you go, don't you see that the color that represents hope in humanity, but the darkness here, that's capitalism. You got all that. You don't know what the fuck that is. You know, it's Campbell's soup. It's Campbell's soup you're looking at. What are you talking about? No, you got to go to BravoCon. BravoCon is like the Wild West
Totally.
of dumb bitches. And my girl's going with her sisters.
What is that? Is that like
So-
reality TV show Comic-Con?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
You have
Real
no
Housewives.
idea.
Right. I didn't even know that existed.
Dude, they have like it's like a rodeo.
Is our boy Joey Gorga going to be there?
Joey is not gonna be there. I don't.
I was going to say,
think.
I'll go and recruit him for the podcast.
But he is doing Caroline's the night before. He has a comedy show. He's like, yo,
He's got a whole career.
sometimes but you ever when you nut but you keep sucking. Oh,
he just talks in Twitter memes the whole time.
yeah, Joey Gorga. If you don't know, Melissa Gorga's husband, just some rich guinea, great life. Just I love him. I love him.
Yeah.
And then he does stand up comedy, and he got a bunch of young comics to write his jokes, and then just like ghosted them and never paid them. And then he travels around going, "Yo, I'm Italian. I ain't eating your noodles." Whatever bullshit he fucking. It's just him. He's just yoked.
Yeah,
He's
with a
just-
V-neck down to his fucking
yeah,
chest.
he's just out of his nuts on roids. His balls are all shriveled up from all the fucking drugs over the year. And
My
he's just,
hero.
I love him. Anyway, he's doing it. Yeah, but Comic Con or BravoCon, it's like a 3-day event, like Comic Con. All of the reality TV people from Bravo, they go and they do live shows, and it's just wall to wall screaming 30-year-old women. Nuts. Like, I mean, they are fucking out of their head on White Claw. They've been crushed. They've a shotgun in White Claw in the Ubers.
Oh, yeah.
And they're just, it's Sauvignon Blanc everywhere.
Yeah, they got it in like a Poland Springs plastic water
Yeah,
bottle.
and the whole time they're all synchronizing their fucking periods. So it's just getting, the hormones are getting crazy.
Yeah.
And I saw,
Biological clocks.
I swear to God, I watched a little bit of it because it was on TV like
One
a year
of the
or two.
Bravo shows?
One of the live shows, because I
okay.
heard these women screaming. I was like, "What is this?" And I was genuinely scared. I swear,
yeah.
I was scared. So what happens is they do a live show, and it's in a big, huge theater. There's like 1,000 people at this show, and there's like all the whores from all of that they're on the stage, and fucking Andy Cohen is there going, "So why did you tweet this?" and whatever. And they go, "You are fucking whore," and it's great. But the women are screaming. The audience are just screaming. And Andy's like, "Please, we're in the middle of a show," and they're just going, "Ah!" And then as soon as they go, "Okay, we'll go run for a break," everyone gets up out of their seat and storms the stage trying to get photos and autographs off these women. It's crazy. And the
Lowest
security
IQ.
is just some huge black guy who's like, "I'm not touching no white women." And it's like, it's fucking nuts. I mean, chaos.
They're like football hooligans.
It's
but female.
It's the scariest thing I've ever been a part of, man. Or I've seen. The scariest thing I've ever seen.
White women are terrifying.
It's nuts. I mean, screaming. They're in the middle of a TV show
And
and,
it's
they're,
like-
they're jumping on stage.
I went to,
And there's no repercussions at all. They just go, "I don't give a fuck. I'm 5 Trulies deep. Let's go."
oh, man.
Yeah.
I went to watch what happens live.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same idea.
But like,
Got an open bar.
oh,
Everybody's
but imagine watch what happens live.
with,
It's not
10 times as many people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just they're outnumbered, man. It's like fucking Woodstock '99. They're just they were not prepared
It's a fire festival.
for the tribalism that happens when you allow a bunch of women to do what they want to do. It's the same with all the sexes. I went to not accidentally, but like I went to a gay bar the other day down at the Jersey Shore, and it's too much. It's just too much.
They're abrasive at a gay bar.
Men are just, you cannot allow us to just behave the way we want to behave. And like gay men they have no one to tell them no.
Yeah.
Because like, it's like they all just like, they're just walking around, banana hammocks, cocks out, everyone shaved, just everybody dance now. Just fucking licking people's ears. Like,
Just walking by and like spitting in your mouth.
the smell, the energy, the real, you leave men. It's like when fucking Hugh Hefner like just turned into a real animal. Like all those like those coke fueled straight man like orgies. It gets like kind of like what the fuck? Like it's
gross.
It is. There's a nastiness to it. Get married and cheat on your wife, like an American. But like it's the same with these women. You leave these men to their own devices, it goes nuts. You leave women, they go crazy.
Yeah.
Look,
Better not have any free samples lying around.
Lord of the Flies, these guys. Fucking There's a fucking breakout. It's like a riot going on. They have to send in the riot police. So maybe we could look into it if we can get tickets to this show. Maybe we could get tickets as press.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I'll just walk around like interviewing these whores.
Hell
I like that.
It would be fucking funny.
I want to talk to some whores.
to get into BravoCon and then me just being like, who's the hottest husband?
I got the T-shirts.
What's that?
Kyle Richards.
I don't know who that is.
She's Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Oh, yeah?
Gnarly.
Used to make Housewives T-shirts.
I know Denise
Long story.
Richards. Denise Richards, who was married.
she's on now too. Yes.
No relation?
No.
I only know her because obviously it's Denise Richards.
Right.
But I don't know the names of anyone. And then I know Melissa
Wild
because
names.
of her husband.
Right.
That's it. And there was a girl called Porsche. She was hot.
Porsche?
She was like the hottest one. Is it Porsche?
I don't know, probably.
She's black, so was the Porsche
Definitely.
Porsche? Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
It's actually shortened to Porsche. Yeah.
So we can do a 3-day pass to BravoCon
I'm not
for a small fee of $1,900.
and they're sold out already. There's no way they're still available.
Yeah.
They sold out like that. They're crack. But
Being
we can do some sort of a media thing. Maybe we'll start a fake podcast called Men Who Love Bravo.
Yep.
And then we'll just head down to this dumbass fucking thing and just start interviewing these fucking yoked up women. Just women hormoned out of their nuts. Just crazy. They get together like that. It's just an incredible female brain. Do they look at that when they look at, like, when women look at, like, men who are sports, and when the Eagles win or lose and you guys decide to trash your own city?
Hell yeah.
Depending on what's worse, is there more riots when you win or more riots when you lose? What is it in Philly?
God forbid we have a party in Philly. People call it trash in the city. You do it here. It's like,
Do you owe
bing
it?
bong.
Oh no, fuck that.
Fuck New York.
They don't count. Oh no, get out.
New York smells. You guys are
It
crazy.
does smell. You're right.
This place is disgusting. Happy to be here.
But you guys fucking oil up your fucking lamppost, like your
Well, the
your
cops
street
did
lamps.
that. The cops did that.
Yeah. Okay. I don't give a fuck who did it.
I still got up.
Did you?
I got up like halfway.
You have like a special technique, do you?
Like the guinea.
You
the
take your
guinea shuffle.
Yeah,
Shimmy.
you take your shirt off and wrap it around your fucking legs. I will climb this street lamp.
Like the San Gennaro festival. You got to put the dollar at the top.
Exactly. Yeah. Anyway, so Nick Kroll. Oh, here we go. Nick Kroll in 2015. Kroll was hired by Harvey Weinstein to wipe evidence of sexual abuse from the electronic devices of Ambra Gutierrez. Nailed it. As part of a settlement he reached with her. Weinstein had frequent interactions with Kroll, especially when trying to find discrediting information about potential critics and accusers. Not the worst thing Harvey Weinstein ever did, in fairness. You know,
Destroy some evidence. Yeah.
We've
all done it.
I think that's, yeah. Just throw a gun in the river.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Delete your history from Pornhub. Yeah.
Yeah, so to what scale? It would be kind of weird if he took the moral high ground down and was like, you know what? Nah, I'm just gonna get arrested and let God decide at this point.
Doubling down.
Isn't he out? Is he out? Didn't he get out?
Something's happening where they're
Did he get
trying
out?
to let him go.
Because of COVID? He got COVID or something and he was able to leave. All these guys get to walk away, don't they?
Yeah.
Like fucking
They make sweetheart deals. Yeah.
Cosby. It turns out Cosby was framed. Do you remember that? I promise you, Cosby was framed.
Yeah, apparently he was trying to buy like NBC, and then next thing you know, just 50 allegations the next day.
They didn't. He was starting another podcast. He was going to start a podcast telling you the truth about the military-industrial complex, and they were like, "Fuck it."
Well, did you hear about Nick Kroll's dad?
I guess that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. All right, what else did we have lined up for fucking today's episode? Which we thought was good. How long are we in, by the way?
40.
40? All right, let's talk about fucking Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears sued for grooming. I like Tiffany Haddish. I don't know much about Aries Spears. He got in trouble recently with Aries Spears got in trouble recently for fucking calling Lizzo a fat piece of shit. Do you have that video there?
Yeah, it's on the.
So Lizzo, who isn't a fat piece of shit. Here we go. Let's see what he says. So, and the internet ripped him up. The left are vicious. Like these, like if you go at their guy, they will go nuts.
Yeah.
I knew a girl, again bringing up One Direction. I knew a girl who I used to fuck her, legend, and she was from like the same neighborhood as Niall Horan. And so when he started Twitter, she was like the first person he followed. Mm-hmm. So then when they blew up One Direction, everyone would be like, this is the first person that Niall Horan followed. So they would all follow her. So she had like, what the hell? She was like just a nothing nobody, and she had like 15,000 people following her on Twitter, and she would have people like sharing her stuff. This is the first person that Niall followed. Who is she? What does she know? Did they date? All this type of stuff. Like fucking crazy shit. Crazy shit.
That's actually insane.
Oh, do you know what they used to do in Ireland, which was kind of funny? You know, you can buy like Twitter accounts or whatever.
Like someone who has a lot of followers, they'll sell their account.
Yeah, someone who has like 200,000 followers. Mm-hmm. During the we had the abortion, like the repeal the 8th. There was like a huge abortion was illegal,
right?
And then they decided to vote to see if it should be legal. So this was in 2018 or something, and a lot of the pro life, they bought a fucking One Direction fan account. So the One Direction fan, it was like a Twitter account for One Direction. Like it was like, you know, Niall Horan fans or One Direction stans, some bullshit like that. And I had like 500,000 followers.
Pictures of fetuses.
Yeah. Well, they bought it and then they renamed it,
right? Like,
you know, pro-life or something like,
Ireland,
or keep the 8th. It was because it was like the 8th Amendment or whatever. It was like keep the 8th, and then you just had all like they would just tweet abortion stuff, and all these kids were like, "What happened to Niall? Where is Zayn? Is okay? Is Zayn okay? Does Zayn have a baby? Who is this?" But they were like, just these farmers from in Ireland. They're only really farmers. It's kind of all over the world. I think it's mostly farmers who fucking give a fuck about abortion. Really, city people are just like, busy. I'm fucking busy. Got burgers to eat, man. I'm busy. I'm just too busy eating burgers. Farmers are always just sitting around, just leaning on a shovel, watching the fucking sunset, aren't they?
Yep.
They're always just sitting there with some straw in their mouth, thinking, you know what, man? I got to do something for these babies. Got to do something for these babies. With the city, we're just fucking, we're just ripping coke, ripping coke, banging whores. There's not enough prostitutes in the Midwest.
True.
That's what their cousins are for.
Yeah,
see that, and they just let their cousins have the babies. Yeah,
exactly.
Let's tackle abortion, Faye. Let's tackle abortion. Yeah. Let's get into
put it to rest.
There is one thing. It is right. Here's a thing that I came up with recently. Right. So Dave Smith, who leader of the Libertarian Party, I think, or something. I don't know what he is, but he's on Legion of Skanks, and he is, I guess, he's pro-life, right? Because he believes that he goes, it's murder. You're murdering, and I think we can all agree you're murdering some babies, right?
Yes,
to a degree. The way Bill Burr said it in his most recent special, did you see that? He was just like, there was like, it's not murder. It's not murder. And it's like, all right, what if I got some dough? And I prepare a cake and I put it on a tray and I put it in the oven and then I go, all right, that'll be done in 2 hours. Then you come along, you get it and you fuck it on the floor. And I go, hey, my cake. You go, that wasn't a cake. It's like, yeah, well, it would have been if you hadn't fucking touched it. That's the best way of describing it. So, whatever. Funny times. But if so it's murder, right? I think someone like Dave Smith or whoever, Fonzie, you would let me, if my girl, if one of my girls had an abortion, right? You'd be like, oh man, that's murder. But you still go out and have a drink with me, right?
I'd be like, we got money to make, dude. Fuck that.
Yeah, all right. But if I actually said, oh yeah, I had to get rid of one of my kids, you were like, abortion? I'm like, no, I fucking suffocated them. I grabbed the tiny pillow and I put it over their fucking head. because I just got sick of the cunt. 2 weeks in, I said, no, I knew it wasn't going to be a good match. I gave it a and then I go, it'd be tough to have a drink with me, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be tough?
Yeah.
You think you'd hang out with me if I murdered kids?
Depends how the podcast is doing.
How the Patreon? Go support the Patreon so I can murder some kids. I'm just saying. So there is a degree.
Absolutely.
There is a degree.
Yeah.
There's a fucking degree to. You would hang out. You'll still be friends with someone who has an abortion. You don't want to be friends with someone who murdered their child.
Right.
So like it is murder, but it's like nah, kinda. You know?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of gray area to this.
That's the thing, is there is a lot of gray area. People want to make it.
But anyway, this will be the last time we ever talk about it because I don't think it'll ever be in the news again.
No.
All right, so let's look at
Till next election.
till every fucking 4 weeks. Yeah, you're right. All right, so Aries Spears, he used to be in what? Mad Men?
Mad TV.
Mad TV again.
Yeah,
you're
he's
right.
wearing a suit.
Yeah, he's wearing a suit. It's like, what's up, motherfucker? I don't even know what he sounds like. I have no idea.
I mean,
That's how they talk on Mad Men.
Lipstick. Make the man want you. All right, so what's someone talked to him about Lizzo. It's like, do you find Lizzo attractive? And he says she looks like the shit emoji. Which is, thank God he's black, because if that was fucking oof. Who's a fat white guy? Bobby Kelly-ish?
Tim Dillon.
Ralphie May's dead. Tim Dillon. Yeah, if Tim
He'd
Dillon
get away with it.
Tim Dillon, like, yeah, he's
kinda
gay.
would,
He's allowed to get away with it because he's gay. Bobby Kelly, although Bobby Kelly looks great. Someone posted some photos of him today. Bobby Kelly must have lost like 60 pounds.
Oh, yeah.
So now he's only like 200 pounds overweight. Nice. But he does look great. but he looks great. He honestly does. I'm glad. Genuinely, I'm happy for Bobby losing this fucking fat weight because
For sure.
like, he was bad. Like he was like slob. Like he had 10 years left. I promise you, what he just added 10 years to his life.
Yeah.
He'll be able to fucking walk his son down the aisle
Fuck yeah.
when he marries another man. I don't know. I don't know. That's bad, isn't it?
I'm like, you know him. I don't fucking know.
Nah, fuck it. You might be. Who gives a fuck? No, he looks great. No, genuinely. I looked at it. I was like, good. Bobby's on a level. Because I love Bobby.
Fuck yeah.
I don't want to be part of that. Like, I don't know any comics that die. I don't want to be part of that world where all these comics are dying, like
Totally.
Patrice and shit. And Bobby's fucking great. All right, so let's look at this fat cunt talking about Lizzo.
You know somebody that actually make good music, man? Lizzo.
Lizzo?
Lizzo.
Yeah, bro. Have you heard her shit, yo? Like, as a songwriter, yo.
I can't get past the fact that she looks like the shit emoji. She's got a very pretty face, but she keeps showing her body off, nigga. Like, come on, man. Come on, yo. I'm sorry. Listen, I ain't the most in shape nigga in the world, but I still, you know, when you funny and you got swagger and confidence and you decent looking, I think I'm at least handsome, you get pussy. But a woman that's built like a plate of mashed potatoes is in trouble. You know what kills me about women is the hypocrisy and the contradiction. Yes, queen, slay, queen. Yes, queen, slay. Yeah, girl, your confidence. Fuck diabetes. Fuck heart problems. Fuck heart disease, cholesterol. Y'all all claim womanhood and about sisterhood and support for your sister, you know, when it come to that ridiculous shit. But if you really gave a fuck, why wouldn't you go, black girl, we love you. We love your confidence, boo-boo. But this ain't it. This ain't it. That's the real love. Y'all will jump on me for making jokes, but y'all won't fucking be real and go, sister, put the eclair down. This ain't it. It's treadmill time.
It's treadmill time. Hashtag it's treadmill time.
Go.
Yeah, look, he made some good points. He's not good looking at all or handsome, by the way. That was his biggest downfall in this whole thing, was look, I'm an ugly motherfucker too. He should have said, I'm also ugly motherfucker, but I'm not walking around pretending that I'm good. Like, that's the only thing he fucked up. And everyone fucking went nuts at him. They said, were you the ugliest? Your hairline's so bad.
Yeah, they said, take the hat off.
The whole internet ragging the
He's been wearing that same hat for fucking 25 years, too.
He has to. Is he bald? Whatever. He's not handsome. Look, is he? Listen, women will fuck an ugly motherfucker.
He is right about that.
Women love an ugly cunt. If you're a fat, ugly fool, with confidence. There's something like even they're like, why is this fat guy so confident?
Why is he so jolly?
What is it? What is it about this fat, lardy shit emoji that that's so confident? Like it's beneficial to be fat and ugly. It's like better for you, not for women. I guess for Lizzo, but someone talked about it. Eagle Wit was talking about it the other day. Everyone's talking about like how like Lizzo. Eagle Wit's a black guy, and he's talking about how like everyone loves Lizzo because she's like a fat girl with confidence. She's a fat black girl who's confident. He goes, I never met a fat black girl who wasn't confident. He goes, every fat black woman is the most confident dumb bitch you've ever met in your life. This is every fat black woman. She's not unique. She's not leading the way. Every fat black woman you ever meet go, I know I look good. You know? Because in their culture, they're attractive. Right? I think. Right? I think it's no mistake that black people tend to love a larger woman, right? Isn't that fair to say?
Yeah, at least when it comes to white women.
Well, it's yeah, I think any of them.
A pog.
A pog?
P-A-W-G.
Fat ass white girl?
Hell yeah.
But is that not just like a bootylicious chick? Or does it have to be like a BBW?
I guess that's like the essence of, you know, where the booty loving came from.
Yeah, anyway, so Aries Spears got in trouble for that last week. Now suddenly someone dug up an old pedophile sketch. I don't know what happened. Maybe time to strike. So I don't know anything about him. I don't even have any opinions. I do know he did Bobby Kelly's podcast actually recently, speaking of Bobby Kelly again. So I guess he's probably a nice guy. Now, what's the other one? Tiffany Haddish?
Tiffany Haddish, yeah.
Tiffany Haddish. Are you sure?
Yes.
Not Haddish?
Yeah, she's not from Pakistan.
Haddish.
Haddish.
Habibi Haddish.
Tiffany.
Tiffany Haddish.
T.
Tiffy Haddish.
Tiffany Haddish. She gets booked on some Muslim show. What is the help on stage for? What you doing? Get off stage. Why are you so stupid? She like, yo, she ready? She ready. She's a funny actress. And she did stand up for years. I actually like her. She's had a tough childhood too. She's like in and out of fucking foster care, raped, molested, all sorts of horrible shit. And then she got into comedy. Like the Improv or someone in LA has some sort of like reach out program for disadvantaged youths or something like that. So she was like 16. They sent her to do some fucking comedy course or whatever. And then she ended up working there and became a multimillionaire. Kind of seems like she fell out of favor though. She was like the hottest thing for a while. And I don't know. I think she blew all her money on Maseratis and some other fucking dumb shit. So they allegedly, there was a sketch that they did from years ago, which is, you know, it does it. I don't know. Do we have a clip of the sketch? Pretty much all I know is that Tiffany Haddish.
I found a little.
Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah.
Tiffany Haddish. Is there a clip of it?
I found like a little snippet. It looked like it got like scrubbed from the internet.
Well, it is tough because right now it's a legal situation. So pretty much they had an underage kid, and I guess they thought it was funny to like molest her. I don't know. I don't know.
I really don't know.
Is this it? This is a little clip?
That's a snippet. Yeah, I found.
But most sketches aren't funny anyway. And then like, I feel like something like this happened also to David Dobrik, right? Weren't they doing like some sort of a sketch?
He was like torturing like one of his good friends for like the sake of a.
Was it?
For his, yeah, like
he waterboarding someone.
Like he did something like.
And then
humiliating this guy.
Yeah, and I think some girl was like they were pranking each other, and then one of the guys dragged her into the bathroom and raped her.
Classic YouTube prank.
These YouTubers have gotta go. These YouTubers, there's no line. There's no line. If I don't find out the Nelk brothers fucking dug up a dead baby and fucking frisbeed it across the fucking college campus, I'm not surprised.
They're the ones like actually doing charity too. That's the funniest.
The Nelk brothers?
Yeah.
The Nelk brothers. Are they actually giving to charity? What are they doing?
I don't know. Steve will do. It's always giving people fucking Teslas and like just mad money.
That's not. That's not.
I could use some Steve will do a charity.
That's like Mr. Beast when he's like, "I'll give you a Lamborghini if you can fucking guess how many M&Ms are in the bowl or whatever." That's not charity.
It's a raffle.
Why don't you just give it to? It's a game show where you make more money off the video than you give away.
Full send.
Yeah, I paid this guy $1,000 to make me $2,000. All right, can we play this?
Sure.
This is it. So they filmed the sketch. Now they're getting sued. I guess you gotta be careful with this type of stuff.
Just come.
That's the kid? Oh.
Goes into
Some
the R.
art
Kelly
school
song
shit.
there. What the
I feel like they covered up something
Yeah.
with his body. Whatever. Maybe we probably shouldn't have shown that. All right. Whatever.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's what it is. They're covering it.
You know I drown like
Sorry.
Fuck. Oh, you love Ryan Long. Johnny loves Ryan Long. That's a
I think
screensaver.
I found a better video, but it does seem like kind of
Bad to what? Well, let's
to
play it, but
watch.
don't. Let's play it.
yeah.
so that,
second line comes with
but keep my reaction like so. I'm like, oh, and the people listening at home. Anyway, so pretty much that sketch was for anyone listening. They had some little toddler, not toddler, I don't know, like 10-year-old or whatever. And I'm guessing the premise of the sketch is that the kid is into the dad.
other
almost-
way around. It's called The Mind of a Pedophile. So I think that's like
No, the kid is the pedophile. I think that's the
No.
point. The point is that it's the kid is no, because the father's not looking at the kid. The father's like, get away from me, and the kid's like,
I was at him like with the cutout looking through.
yeah, that was the kid looking at the thing. Which
Let's
is like,
watch it.
which is a funny joke to be like. There is a joke that a lot of people have said over the years where it's just like, what if you're into pedos? What if that's your thing? And then like, you know, you're on the shelf at 17. You're fucked. You're done. Sorry. Time's up. You missed your chance.
What the hell?
I'm just saying that's like that's the idea. This is the type of stuff that doesn't get past the cutting room floor or whatever. You know what I mean? Almost like Penis King. Penis King here. What's up, primals? Today I'm gonna eat more penis. Not bad. Yeah, we'll flesh it out. We'll flesh it out.
It's got like,
What if I got a kid involved?
there you go.
And we'll be on Mad TV in no time.
All right, let's hear this one. The mind of a pedophile. Is that how you spell pedophile?
No.
Definitely.
All right. How you spell pedophile?
Pete, I need you to do me a big favor. Please, can you do me a favor and watch TJ while I run to the bank?
No problem.
I'll be right back. Look, do whatever Uncle Pete asks you to do, okay? Be good. All right, thank you so much. If you need anything, just call me, okay?
Is this bad that we're watching this? Whatever.
All right now.
Probably should have saved this to fucking Patreon. Oh my god.
Oh.
Is TJ so they just blurred out. I guess the kid's naked on the ground. Is that a girl?
He might just be like in like a diaper or something. It's the
Is TJ a girl's name or a boy? Oh,
boy's name usually.
so he is a pedophile.
And then it starts playing the R. Kelly song.
Oh really?
My mind's telling me no, but my body's
Oh
telling
my
me
god.
yes.
And he has the newspaper up with cutouts and he's staring at the fucking.
Oh, that's added
So they
commentary.
probably took it away.
Yes, they play an R. Kelly song as he stares at a child. Okay, so he is a
Somebody
pedophile.
edited this.
What the fuck?
And they covered up the child's naked body with a dog.
What the hell?
Is TJ must be a girl then? Couldn't show you any of this.
That's the YouTube guys.
Ah, yeah, whatever. All right, that's enough. All right. And there was, Tiffany Haddish came out with something and said, "Look, I want to apologize. We thought it wasn't very funny." She definitely goes like, "I wish I'd never acted in this sketch that someone else wrote
I mean, you could argue she didn't.
because she wasn't even in it."
Well, because the acting was bad.
Oh yeah, okay.
Burn.
Johnny, take no prisoners, Johnny. Talk about getting her while she's down. She's a comedian.
Sorry.
We're supposed to have the backs of comedians here.
You're right.
We support Nick Kroll. We support Tiffany Haddish. Haddish.
And Kroll.
And Crowlink.
Well, no, we don't support Crowley for what they did to Harvey Weinstein's
9/11.
victim. 9/11. They did 9/11.
They 9/11 Harvey Weinstein.
They 9/11.
Never forget.
All right. So, do we have her response, Tiffany Haddish? What she had to say about this?
Says her lawyer just calls it a shakedown, so she hasn't addressed it herself.
The lawyer says it's a shakedown.
Yeah.
You could argue that it is a valid shakedown? Like it's like a legal. Look, it is a shakedown.
Yeah, she's saying that the mother's been trying to get money from them for several years.
All right, we didn't watch the whole sketch, but I guess the reason they blurred out the kid's naked body, it must have been a chick, right? Because if that was a boy acting,
I mean, it's still a child. That person was like 7 or 12 years old there. So,
but you're allowed to be topless if you're a boy. You're allowed to film a topless boy.
Maybe it's just because of the context or whatever.
Yeah, the context is out. Yeah, but then again, like, are we just never? We're never allowed to have pedophiles.
Well, I think
touch
that
kids in a
the
movie.
guy that made that video added that dog thing.
I know he added the dog.
Right.
Yeah, no, I know he added the dog.
Right.
Obviously, there wasn't a floating dog in the sketch.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying, but so it must have been a girl though. I thought TJ is like a guy's name. No,
it is. It
So
was a sister and a brother that were in the sketch. So
that was the 7-year-old brother. But they,
apparently there was a 14-year-old girl. Yeah.
I'm just saying, I just don't know why the guy covered up a little boy's chest. Like, is that like?
It looked. Yeah. I mean, probably like was in a fucking diaper or something, or like underwear.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
Freaky.
Something odd. Listen, you know what, man? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, you know? And comedies like that. Unfortunately, you just can't never work with dogs or kids. All right? That's what they say, right? Never work with kids or animals in Hollywood. And you learned your mistake. Next time, just have like an adult who looks childlike. Maybe get them to stand on their knees and put like wrap the shoes around their knees. Do that thing so they look like they're kids. Have a shave.
Yep.
Be a little bit malnourished. Now you can do your little pedophile skit. But I'm just saying, like you can still have kids involved. What if it's a movie about like the church? You're just not allowed to have the kids involved? What's going on? I'm not supporting them here. I'm just sort of saying,
where's it end?
you got to pay them off in advance and go, hey, just so you guys know, this is a very whatever. Like, this is a very not emotional. What's the word? Like high octane stuff. Like, this is a very traumatizing film. Mm-hmm. So you can't sue us. Your kids, right?
Yeah, like they had to know what they were getting into. They brought their kids to work and fucking.
Maybe not. Maybe they just left them there and then they're like, yeah, I was going to do a sketch. Don't worry about it. See you in a few hours. And they came back and they was like, what's going on? They're like, yo, I was twerking. I was twerking when he drooled on me. Who even knows how it ends? I hope there's like a happy ending.
Yeah. I
hope he gets her. hope he catches her. He goes, I'm handsome. I'm funny. He's giving all these examples like, yo, I ain't in the best shape. He's a horrible shape. For a human, that's a terrible shape to be. I ain't in the worst shape. And then Tiffany. She has a lot to lose. He has nothing. I don't know what he's been fucking dining out on Mad TV for years. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Tiffany actually has multi-million-dollar movies, or at least she did. I don't know. Yeah. Right. Well, listen. Don't let this particular lawsuit get in the way of art. Mm. Don't let the repercussions of your art don't be afraid to do a little. Don't be afraid to tie a kid to a radiator for a skit. Mm-hmm. You know what? That's what I'm just saying. This is cancel culture, and it's blocking the progress of comedy. Mm-hmm. I think Louis would agree with me. I feel like Louis. I've been watching a lot of his interviews. Louis C.K., the greatest comedian of all time, mm-hmm. next to Bill Burr and a lot of the others. But I think he would agree with me that don't let the woke mob mm-hmm. prevent you from creating art. Yeah. You agree, Fonzie?
I agree. So I'm watching more of this video. It's so fucked up.
You still is there Ant Word? I don't want to watch it.
No.
Let's save it for the Patreon.
Yeah, no, I don't want to watch this.
All right, guys, everyone, we're going to head over to the Patreon right now, actually. Thanks very much for the support and enjoy the rest of your week. Good luck.